What's up, everybody? Back with another game preview and score prediction. My Alabama Crimson Tide versus the ULM Warhawks, University of Louisiana Monroe. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. We're coming off a 1-point win against the Texas Longhorns. Playing conditions weren't all that great. 112 degrees on the field. No AC in the locker room. So it is what it is, but that's no excuse for the way Alabama played last week. Still having the same issues that we had last season with this O-line. Not protecting. They gave up another sack, all right? But I have to say I would take 1 sack per game any day over what happened last year with over 40 sacks. So that's an improvement. But once again, it's only the second game, still early in the season. Protecting Bryce Young, they got to do a better job than that. I mean, if the guys ain't on the field, ain't doing the job, you got to put somebody else in. Come on, man. Come on now. Then for us rushing, they ain't opening up holes. Now this Saturday, they did it one time and it went for like 82 yards or some shit like that with Jace McClellan. All right. But that can't be the case. I believe we had 100 and some odd yards on the ground. Matter of fact, we had 161 yards rushing. And 82 of them came on one play, 82, 84 or whatever. And then Bryce ran for like 35 yards, 37 yards. So then the running backs, I think they only had like 40 yards. Oh, I mean, that's unacceptable, man. That is unacceptable, man. So I don't know what else to say, man. Jason McClellan, he had 97 total yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 22 yards on 9 carries. And then Roydell Williams had 2 carries for 4 yards. But Jahmyr Gibbs, I mean, he can't run if he ain't got a hole. That's all I'm saying. It has a lot to do with the with the offensive line. All right. Bryce Young had 38 yards rushing, like I said, on 7 carries. But the only reason he had that was because he was getting pressure. They wasn't called daggone quarterback runs. And then on top of that, the wide receivers, they wasn't getting separation. Well, I mean, Jesus, we can't have that. Jahmyr Gibbs, our running back, was our leading receiver. 9 yards for 74, 9 receptions for 74 yards. Then for the receivers, Trayshawn Holden, 4 receptions for 39 yards, almost 10 yards a carry. Ja'Cory Brooks, 3 catches, 33 yards, 11 yards a carry. Cole Prentice, 4 receptions for 22. Jermaine Burton, 2 for 10. I mean, come on, man. We had tight end like 2. He had 4 catches for 28 yards. But these wide receivers, Trayshawn Holden, Ja'Cory Brooks, Cole Prentice, Jermaine Burton, they got to do better at getting separation. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But the thing is, Bill O'Brien, if you got to call plays. If you see the daggone O-line ain't holding up, if you want to pass, you got to call a play to get the ball out of his hand quick. Plain and simple. I mean, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's checkers, not chess when it comes to that shit. But that swing pass, I mean, it's not working, man. It's not working. You'll go to that way all day, even though you see it's not working. This cannot continue to happen if we expect to continue to win games, especially when we get to SEC play. We've been saying this all last season. Now it's again this season that Bill O'Brien need to get more creative if he have the ability, because it seems to me he don't. All right. Another issue last week, secondary. I mean, Quinn Ewers was getting whatever the fuck he wanted. Anywhere he wanted to go on the field, he was getting it. Plain and simple. Also, the defensive line the defensive front need to get more pressure on these quarterbacks. I mean, I'm telling it like it is. I feel like we got beat in every phase of the game last week. But with ULM, I don't feel like we'll have any issues at all. Yeah, I hope we went down to Texas, got more than what we bargained for, and you know everybody had us pick to win big. We was 20-point favorites, and caught hell to get out of there with a 1-point win. All right, yeah, I mean the refs, issues with the refs, issues with us too. I mean, too many mental errors. I mean, Will Anderson getting penalties, which he never gets. 2 offside penalties lined up in the neutral zone, basically personal fouls. He never get that, man. Had roughing the passer. I mean, Jesus, man. Another personal foul with a crackback block. Trace Young holding. No better. Bryce Young already had the first down. But anyway, I don't think none of that shit'll go on with ULM. I know all them penalties. Nick Saban about to nip that in the bud. I'm sure he started that already. So, I mean, but far as this offensive line, we got to get that fixed. We got to. We ain't gonna be able to squeak out them wins that we squeaked out last year. We ain't gonna be able to do it. But for this game, I got us winning. I got us winning big. I mean, but you got to think. Back in 2007, we lost to ULM. We were supposed to be we had a big spread in that game also. So it is what it is. But I don't see us having an issue this coming week with ULM. So I'm giving us the win at home, 52 to 20. I hate to give them 20, but after what I saw last week against Texas, man, I'm skeptical. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But yeah, we're gonna get the win, 52-20. ULM, I don't think their offense is gonna do too much. I don't think they're gonna be able to do too much. And I think we can just run all over their defense. So it is what it is. Get out of there with no damn injuries and start this SEC play on the 24th. Yeah, start SEC play on the 24th. Start out with Vanderbilt. Then we got Arkansas. So, but hey, we got to get ready, baby. We got to get ready. Got to get the shit taken care of. All the issues taken care of. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Alabama 52, ULM 20. Roll Tide.